Hi you guys, what's up? If you like this very much spring, we're kicking winter to the curb look, then you have come to the right place. Keep on watching the next clip. I hope you enjoy. What's up everybody? It's your girl Ray Bay Glam, and I did this quick updo. I'm up, my spirits are up. I know I've been missing from YouTube a little bit. We're gonna talk about that for a little while. But if you have not subscribed to my channel by now, y'all see I'm consistent. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like and comment if you enjoy this beat, okay? So we're just gonna hop right on into it. I'm gonna hop on to my eyebrows right quick. Y'all know I do my eyebrows first, okay? First things first, okay? So while I'm doing my eyebrows, let me just talk about the obvious. Not the too bad. I mean, I've been posting, making videos, but I haven't been, I want to say, like promoting or consistent. And because I kind of get like brain lag, I'm like, what the girls want. Also, it's very hard to stay consistent on your channel when you don't see the numbers really moving. And this normally isn't a deterrent for me because I know it just takes time. There are like a gazillion people trying to get into the YouTube beauty situation, you know, just having a channel, period. That normally doesn't bother me, but every now and then I'll be like, child, why did I put so much time in this editing? Why? Because only like 5 people gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of not get necessarily discouraged. I just start moving on to the next thing. I'm like, okay, so I got other stuff to do. You know, I'm an adult. I could be spending my time on other things because I don't really get the views. But I understand with YouTube, it's all about really consistency. I gotta keep constantly posting videos. I'm thinking my last video was probably like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago. So it ain't been that long, but I didn't do one last weekend. I don't think, and I really didn't promote my last video like I should have. And I don't know, I just got into this space where I just was like, but I'm back. Another thing that I see on YouTube that I'm just not with a lot is clickbait. Okay, I'm really not all into that whole clickbait situation. Like, you're never gonna, the title of my videos is gonna be real. Like, you're not gonna click my stuff and I'm talking about like Amber Rose or something, and you get there and it's like nothing but Amber Rose, and I just really want you to just click it for a view. No, I actually want you to watch my videos because I want you to watch the video. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm what you see is what you get type person. And so I don't fake the funk, you know what I'm saying, to just get a view. And I know that that's how a lot of the girls, Z girls, got to where they are popular wise, but that's just not me. It's not me, and I don't think I'm gonna ever pretend to be that, even just for YouTube, just for the sake of, because I know my real friends know me and stuff, and they know that that's just not me. But I don't know, I'm not like a clickbait type person. Like, no shade to those who are, you know what I'm saying, it's obviously working. I'm the one who have the low numbers, you know what I'm saying, on the views. But I'm just real. And I do realize that real sometimes don't get you too far in the industry that I'm getting into, or I'm gonna say I'm in. It's just not as popping. Sometimes real can get you absolutely nowhere. But I'm always gonna be me, so I gotta stop talking out loud. So if you see me saying, wow, shout out, watch out now, it's a little, no, I'm just kidding. But if I'm talking about, guess what, I'm pregnant on mine, then guess what, I'm pregnant. Like, there is no, like, I see a lot of clickbait, and it's just not, that's not my personality. So like I said, no shade to those who do that and stuff because, baby, it works, obviously. I'm just not in the business. Like, yeah, I do beauty, but I'm also in the business of being real and just authentic and, you know, healing and, you know, having people look within themselves to search the truth. And what kind of person, how I'm gonna be telling you to look within yourself and search out for the truth, and I ain't being truthful. I mean, that would be what we call a hypocrite. So, and I'm trying my best not to be that way, even though, you know, I know we're not perfect, but. And then also, I'm not gonna say I've been going through it personally, but I've been taking a little personal journey for myself. I kind of distanced myself from a lot of things and a lot of people, even with down to religion. Like, don't take this as, oh, I'm giving up on religion. But I normally would be, like, if y'all don't know, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. And I love Jehovah. I love everything about him. I love what he's done to my life. I was really in really dark spots and stuff. But sometimes, you know, it's just good for me to step away and just focus and just do things on my own. So those who watching, you witnesses ain't heard from me. No, I'm not on drugs or pregnant or nothing. I'm really just a loner. And I take those times. Sometimes I go into months where I just don't really talk to nobody. And it don't be nothing wrong. Don't be nothing anybody said or anything. It's just, I like my personal space is when I'm most comfortable. And especially when I'm trying to transition in life. Like, I'm having a couple of big things happen this year that we're going to talk about probably later this year. In one of my videos, I'm going to share it with you guys. So I'm making major moves and doing things in silence. And sometimes it just takes me some time to just recoup. And that means walking alone sometimes because, I don't know, I like my space. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed with dealing with a lot of people and just doing a lot at one time. And I go ghost, okay? I'm the queen of going ghost. And it don't be nothing nobody else did. It's more really about me. And me just trying to regain that energy. It takes a lot of energy out of me to deal with people. And that's no shade, no cap or nothing. But it just does. So yeah, that's why I kind of been a little MIA. But don't fear, like I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to blend this out. But in other news, if you've been living on Mars, then you haven't probably realized, but have y'all seen these ridiculously high gas prices? Like, seriously? I seen somebody talking about some, if you complaining about gas prices, then I know that designer fake. First of all, you will be a blind person to not notice and complain. If you're used to paying a certain price for something, I don't care if you're a billionaire. Like, you got celebrities talking about how these gas prices are. They ain't working. I just feel like people always got something to say. Like, shut up. Like, especially these people who are on government assistance. I'm paying for your assistance, sir, ma'am. So why you up here talking about, oh, gas prices ain't hit me in the pocket? Yeah, sure, it's not hitting you in the pocket because you're paying $300 for a 4-bedroom apartment. Yeah. Or you got $400 worth of food stamps every month. Yes, you not actually have to spend your own money on gas. Congratulations. Welcome to the real world. I can't stand those type of people. Oh, you all must be poor. No, you're not poor because I am giving you funds. You out there, first thing they want to say is, it's the government. The government's government assistance with the government programs. Who do you think is funding the government? It sure ain't them. They paycheck too. It's called taxes, people. And unless you popping out $1,000,000 babies, if you ain't got no kids, we paying for everything. We paying for everything, and that's just the straight up honest truth. That's the straight up honest truth. I haven't used my Ambreezy palette in a long time, and I'm gonna go into, y'all. I'm gonna go into Cupcake on my lid. Yeah, so don't, baby, don't get on here talking about people complaining about gas prices when you ain't paid you ain't paid nothing really to live. I have no idea what I'm doing with my eyes, but I'm going for more like a spring look. So in the palette that I'm holding, I'm gonna go with happiness on the wrist. I'm winging it. I'm just literally going for something spring because I'm over the winter. Like, I'm over it. I think the weather is starting to cooperate with me. I've had a conversation with Jesus. No, I'm just kidding. We're over it, okay? We're over it. These mask mandates are lifting. Some of y'all wigs are lifting. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just over it as far as this winter. Even though in Indianapolis we did not have a bad winter. No, we did not. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna put gratitude and sweep that in. Gratitude and aura, and sweep that above. Kind of give it like a crease, but not really. Okay, that looks really pretty, but you really can't tell. My lights are. Hold on, let me fix my lights. Really, it's like super bright. But it's really pretty, y'all. In person, it's so dope. It's so pretty. I like it. So yeah, like those who've been kind of like, where have you been and stuff. I'm just not fake like that. I can't do like the whole, clickbait stuff. I mean, like I said, I know it works, but that's just, it's not me. It's not me, so I appreciate those who still is watching me, still supporting me and stuff, and like actually support me and not just like this facade of, oh, well, she's gonna say this today, or thinking that I'm making up stuff just to have an audience, because I don't. It's so pretty to me. I want to use my Morphe mascara. I only wear Morphe mascara when I'm doing a makeup look, because without makeup it's too much on the lashes. You know what I'm saying? Also, what's been up with me? I'm going to talk about that while I'm letting my concealer kind of get a little tacky. If you know. I also been on a really good fitness journey. Like, if you know me personally, I have been in and out of the gym all of my 20s, a lot of my 30s, blah, 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 blah. But like, I've really have taken home of what the problem is. And it's what I be eating, child, and it's what time I be eating, and it's how I eat and why I eat. So I'm an emotional eater. Whether emotions can be happy, sad, glad, man, frustrated. If I had a bad day at work, I'm eating. If I had a good day at work, I'm eating. If I get off early, I'm like, oh, it's a nice day. Let's go get something to eat. Well, child, you can't reward yourself with food. It's like taking away what you really want to do with yourself. Like, am I really rewarding myself, or am I hurting myself? Cause I be busting my butt in the gym, and then to turn around and get a pizza. Like, really? Are we really rewarding ourselves at this point? No. So Aldo's been just a really week. I ain't gonna say a week, cause in the middle of the night, the last 3 nights, I've been getting up eating fruit snacks. Somebody get these fruit snacks up at my house. That's why I don't buy stuff now. But I'm going to get a hold of that. I have been taking control of my eating. Today's Wednesday for me, so I don't go to work out in the gym Wednesdays or Saturdays. But the rest of them days, I be up in there, okay? I be laying there tired, like, oh, like right now I'm sore. If I want to get some content out, I use Wednesdays And Saturdays to go out. Wednesdays, clean my house, you know, get some candles burning, listen to some music. I love music, you guys. I love listening to music. And I'm going to try to push out some videos on Wednesday. And I'll get some content on Saturday, edit and post another one. So I'm trying to do 2 videos a week. I'm trying my best to do 2 videos a week. So hold me to it. This is really what I feel like God has given me a voice, not to just do makeup. So obviously I want to be aesthetically pleasing to you guys, but I want to teach people that being aesthetically pleasing is literally not even half the battle. It's not even a battle anymore. And when I say that, it's because you used to, like, if you didn't have it, you just didn't have it. But nowadays, you can go get whatever you don't have done. Like, if you don't have a nice set of lips, go get that done. If you don't have a nice look, you go get that done. You don't like your hair, you can just go buy some more. You know what I'm saying? You don't have enough hair, you just go buy some. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing you can't buy is a good sound and mind. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy a good personality. You can't buy mental health, you know? And I really want to, I know you guys have probably seen some of my self-care videos, and I really want people to, like, shift to that. That's my main thing. That's what I'm going to be doing with my career, to shifting to helping people and doing it looking good. You know, I want everybody to be able to look and feel their best. And I feel like that should be my little catchphrase thingy. But I want literally everybody looking for their best, because, like, it's nice to go and get your body done. It's nice to go and work out and do whatever you need to do to look good. But then why is the suicide rate so high? You know what I'm saying? If why is the suicide rate as high as it is, and you got all these things you can do to make yourself, quote unquote, feel better, because it's not working. You know what I'm saying? It's just not working. Those things don't make you happy. You just appear to be happy, but that's not what true happiness is. And so I really want to focus on that, and you can look good doing that. I feel like a lot of people say, well, if she pretty, she got to be crazy or something. Like, you can't be pretty and a good woman, or you can't be pretty and a good wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say you got to pick or choose, but it's not true. That is not true. I know we have our own, all our issues. A good woman does not mean a perfect woman, because there's nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? But we all have our issues, but you don't have to be pretty with attitude. And this foundation is too peanut buttery for me now, but we're gonna make it work. I'll show y'all how to make it work. I'm pretty sure y'all know how, but it's giving me peanut butter vibes. But anyway, you don't have to be ugly because you're pretty. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like society puts this narrative together that you have to, oh, she's pretty, you know, she got a bad attitude. You know, you hear it in the songs and stuff. I know that it comes with a lot of bad attitudes. Like, why? And as a man, why would you accept that? Why would you accept somebody that's pretty with bad attitude? So I'm going to my sculpt right here and adding some of my natural color back up in here, because no, we're not gonna do that. I need to get a new pan. Look how trifling that is. Oh, but that should also let you know that these products work. I definitely wouldn't use them if it didn't work. And I definitely feel like in the beauty industry, that's where I'm going to struggle at, because you have a lot of people that's fake as far as, you know what I'm saying? Oh, sure, I'll share your stuff. I'll share your content and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then they never do, because of maybe some underlying jealousy or whatever the case may be. But I ran into something like that. There was a YouTuber that I talked to a lot and stuff before I even decided to do YouTube. Like, she really was somebody I kind of not looked up to, but I admired. And when I started my channel, I was like, hey girl, because she always responded back to me. Always responded back to me. I lost a little bit of my nose strip, but that's okay. And I was like, hey girl, I'm starting my own channel. Like, I would love for you to check it out one day. And she was like, sure, and like never did. And like, no biggie. Like, I still support her. I still watch her stuff. And so it's that stuff you run into. Like, that's the type of stuff you're gonna run into. People just, you know, not being honest with you and stuff, and that's fine, you know, but that's gonna be another thing that's going to be hard for somebody like me, because if I say something, I'm gonna do it. Like, if I say something, I've probably already done it, or already, you know what I'm saying, like, it's done. Like, consider that a contract. And I feel like this world, child, they words mean nothing anymore. Like, you literally, if you can have a contract with somebody and it's just, I mean, let's just be real, let's keep it a buck, you know. And so it's gonna be hard for somebody like me, but I'm not gonna change who I am, you know. So we can give that up. I'm not gonna change who I am because people flake out on me, or, you know what I'm saying, aren't really honest with me, because I'm gonna run to somebody that is one day, you know. And that's just life. I feel like a lot of people, even in relationships, they say, oh, I'm never going to get in a relationship anymore, or this person hurt me, so guess what, I'm never going to trust anybody again. You're only hurting yourself, you mean that, you understand right there, right? Because that person that hurt you has gone on about their business, child. They're not thinking about you or the lifelong damage that they possibly could have did to you by hurting you. So your best bet is to just heal, and then make sure there is no really, I was gonna say make sure you don't do it to yourself again, but there is no sure way to make sure you're not gonna get hurt again. I mean, that's just the ugly but honest truth about it. Like, when you are dealing with relationships, sometimes people intentionally hurt you, then some people don't mean to hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be willing to say to yourself, am I tripping because this is how I probably feel, or this is what's really happening? Because a lot of times, if we've been hurt before in the past, we think that everybody is like our past. And the moment where it starts to feel like your past, then it's like, oh, this person didn't own that same thing, but it might necessarily be that. So we as adults, we gotta learn to start talking and using our words, and not just assuming because somebody else did the same thing to you. Now, with me saying that, doesn't mean you throw away your experiences. That don't mean you just like blindly just, you know what I'm saying? But you know when sometimes you tripping, and then sometimes you just not tripping, and all you open your mouth. If you find out something later on down the road, then that person wasn't real with you, and then you keep pushing. Don't ever let somebody stop you from being a good person because they're not a good person to you. Just stop dealing with that person. You know what I'm saying? Just stop dealing with them. That's just some sound advice from Auntie Ray Ray. But, and that's something I'm working on too. Like, sometimes I don't want to say necessarily be bitter, but sometimes I want to close myself off from people because I don't trust well. But that's not good for me. I deserve to have friends, and I deserve to have people to celebrate me and love me too. It's just that the friends that I had didn't do that. And you know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with looking for other friends, you know what I'm saying? Or just trying to be a friend to other people. I feel like a lot of times we're looking for other people to be our friend, where my mom told me all the time to have a good friend is to be a good friend. And so if you're looking for good friends, then try to reach out to be a good friend with somebody else. If it doesn't work out, then guess what? It doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? But at least you did your part by trying. So like I said, there's no foolproof way to make sure nobody plays you over. Like, it's just unrealistic. I'm going to attempt to bronze my face. The bronzer brush is not all that dry, so I'm using my Coco Naughty from Fenty. Like, what's new, what's different, nothing. Put some on my nose too. The cream blush in the shade Petal Poppin'. I stay away from this sometimes because sometimes it come off greasy, but I think I figured out a way to like kind of make it not come out so greasy. And I'm using the same brush that I use for my see how it's kind of like corally, like it's giving me a, like, yeah, it's like corally pink, a flusher color, not the too, you know, because we're looking for like a fresh, nice, you know, clean. So we ready for the spring, okay? I have to put a little bit more blush. No, I actually like this type of minimalistic blush, like kind of natural situation going on. I want to take my sponge and go over. Now I want to take my setting spray. This is the mattifying one. This one doesn't dry your face out, but you're not gonna be oily either. It's drying down. Let me do something with my lips. Ooh, stuff all in the hair. Actually, I'm gonna do something with my lips, put my highlighter on, and come back like completed. So let me do that. I'll be right back. And this is the finished look, you guys. I went ahead and threw on this top from Shein. And I threw on some lip gloss from Buxom, my liner, KKW. I use a little bit of glow, but not too much because my skin is already glowing and healthy. So this top really pushed my spring look together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys got to catch up with me and see what I was doing with my life. I promise I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. I just, you know, we get in this little fog, this little situation. But we're here, and I hope you guys love this look. And if you have not already, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, and I will see you in the next video. Deuces.